What's going on? I've got a mid-range shooting workout for you here featuring Carmelo Anthony's go-to mid-range shots. These were his favorite shots to take when operating in the mid-range, and some of the moves he liked to use to get into these shots. I just did a breakdown video on all of these, so definitely check that one out if you'd like to learn more about these shots and see all the little details that made Melo such an elite mid-range player. Those little details are what you're going to want to focus on as you do this workout. Alright, let me show you the workout. It's going to be 6 different shots. First shot you're going to work on is shooting off the jab step. This was one of those signature Carmelo Anthony shots. When catching the ball in the mid post, Melo loved to face up, jab step, and shoot. He used the jab to create extra space to get his shot off. So what you're going to do is start anywhere in the mid-range area facing the 3-point line, spin the ball to yourself, face up, jab step, and shoot. Then grab your rebound and go pick another spot to do the same thing from. Keep doing this until you make 10 shots. Second shot, 1 dribble pull-ups. Melo had a killer pull-up that he really could get to anytime he wanted. For this one, your goal is to make 25 1 dribble pull-ups, with 5 makes at each of the 5 spots on the floor. So both corners, both wings, and up top. At each spot, start at the 3-point line, make a move, take 1 dribble towards the basket, and then pull up. Which moves you make to get into your 1 dribble pull-ups is up to you, but here were Melo's go-to moves. He liked to pump fake and attack, jab step and attack, rip through and attack, and take a negative step or backward step before attacking. So pick the moves you like or do a little bit of each one, but again, the goal is to make 25 total 1 dribble pull-ups. 5 at each of the 5 spots. Alright, next shot, 2 dribble pull-ups. Melo was excellent at both the 1 dribble pull-up and the 2 dribble pull-up. It's good to have both of these in your mid-range arsenal to keep your defender guessing. If you only ever do 1 dribble pull-ups or only do 2 dribble pull-ups, defenders are going to start figuring that out and you'll be easier to guard. So this is pretty much the same as the last one, but now after making your move, you're going to take 2 dribbles before pulling up. For this one, it's 15 total makes. 5 makes at each of the wings, and then 5 makes when starting up top. And again, which move you make before you attack is up to you. Number 4, hesitation pull-ups. Melo was really good at lulling his defender to sleep with a hesitation before quickly pulling up into the shot. And I mean quickly. His acceleration into his shot out of the hesitation was incredible. The setup for this one is just like for the 1 dribble pull-ups. Make 5 hezi pull-ups from each of the 5 spots on the floor for a total of 25 makes. And again, which dribble move you make before hesitating is up to you. But here were Melo's go-tos. Crossover, then hezi. Through the legs, then hezi. Behind the back, and hezi. So feel free to mix it up, but the goal is to make 25 shots here. Okay, number 5, step back fadeaways. When posting up, Melo was really good at creating separation and fading away for the jumper. This one is going to be just like the first shot. You're going to pick anywhere in the mid-post area to post up and shoot your step back fade. Then grab your rebound and pick another spot. The goal is to make 10 step back fades. Alright, last shot, the turnaround fadeaway. Another shot Melo liked to take when posting up in the mid-range. Melo was good at reading where his defender was shaded towards, and as a result, where the open space was on the court. He'd use the turnaround to get to that open space. So again, just like with the last shot, pick anywhere in the mid-post area to post up, turn around, fade, and fire. grab your rebound, and pick another spot. Make 10 of these. Also, Melo liked to add in a dream shake to these, faking one direction before turning around in the other direction. Feel free to add that in there as you practice this as well. And you can add some turnarounds immediately off the catch like Melo did here. Alright, that is the Carmelo Anthony mid-range shooting workout. By the end of it, you're going to make 95 shots in total. If you're like me and that 95 number bothers you a little bit, make 5 more of any of these shots to round it out at 100 makes. And again, definitely check out my full breakdown of Melo's mid-range if you haven't already, and I put a link to it in the description. It's not just being good at these shots themselves that made Melo such a great mid-range player, but all the little things he did leading up to these shots, and I break it all down for you in that video. Alright, with that said, that's going to do it for this one. Enjoy the workout. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.